Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another day of life. Oh, so I've been in here the last couple of days, just cranking stuff out and making stuff. To try and get the double chest of everything, it's a long way off. There's still tons of stuff to get, but a lot of stuff is well on the way. Finally. I'm still going to have to get more emeralds and go over and trade the villagers to get the diamond stuff and the chain stuff. That will make things a lot easier. I've been kind of picking off the gold stuff as I get it off of mobs. I combine it and put it in there, so I'm not going to be making any of the gold armors. Gold tools, yes. Gold armors, no. So there's a ton of stuff in here yet to do still, but it's slowly coming around. There's just a lot of stuff to gather and a lot of stuff to put in here. But it is slowly getting there. But right now, today, I think I am going to go fly by well, we're going to go to the Nether first off. We're also going to go through this new little portal Nate set up, which I happen to like down here for some reason. Oh, yeah. Should probably show you this. Since I had to kill my pigmen the other day, Nate actually caught me a wither skeleton and brought him over here for us. Kind of nice. We got one over here, too. I shouldn't say he caught him. He made him follow him over here. But there's at least one replacement for the pigmen. I still got to get in there and figure out how to get some pigmen. It is what it is. I'm not really too concerned right now until more of the tower area gets set up, and then I'll worry about that. But, yeah, it's nice to have a wither skelly hanging out over here. It's kind of nice. Wither me timbers. What a great name. Excuse me. What a fantastic name, though. Love it. Just want to take this nice little portal right here. Which, incidentally... Wow, come on, load up. Thank you. Incidentally, drops us down below this. But it drops us down with the storage area right here. My original storage stash spot. And I've kept a bunch of stuff in here. I already have the double chest of certain things. But some of that stayed down here. Because the double chest upstairs is full. But yeah, just kind of poked around in here a little bit. Made a nice little storage area in here. For quick access. There's still a lot of stuff I have to do in here. I have not gotten up there and dealt with the blaze spawner yet, and I still haven't torn that hill out and half slabbed the area yet. So tons of stuff to do, but I've been back at spawn, working at spawn a lot, just kind of doing a bunch of projects with people, like tons and tons. Yay! Uh-oh, I hate this. God, I need to turn this way down for this rail line. I forgot. There we go. Now you shouldn't be deaf anymore. But I like this journey in here. It's nice and, for the most part, peaceful right now with a view of some stuff. Hi, Gasty Poo. Do not see me through this stuff over here, and we'll be all good. Let's get off quickly. Come over here and get on. Yes, they can see through here. And once in a blue moon, a shot actually comes through there. Not super often, but once in a while they have good aim and get it through there. But for the most part, it's not really an issue. You can just get in and go. As long as you don't AFK in there and let a bunch of them build up, you're all good. Yeah, nice death drop. Once again, this thing was amazingly fun to build out of everything else. This was one of my favorite things to do. It was a pain in the butt. Took a long time, but it's turned out worth it. You know, you can see a lot of stuff. I still need to build a rail line down to that forge that's kind of over by the portals that lead back to the tower. So I'd like a nice shortcut to a forge over here, which that shouldn't take long. Maybe I'll get started on that the next day or so. That should be actually a very, well, I don't want to say very quick project, but it should be fairly quick. And hopefully fairly painless. But you never know, because there's still some areas over there gas can spawn at. And then that can be a major, major issue, but it is what it is. It'll get done eventually. along with a million other things. But yeah, a lot of it's been working over here at spawn and trying to get some stuff set up. But we're going to go down below to check this area out. This right here is mandatory reading for everybody on the server. I am not going to show you what's in the book, but it's pretty sad that I actually had to put that there. Now, the reason that is there is this stuff right here. This is not the first time this stuff has been blown up by a gas shooting in here. And it has not been repaired, which is very irritating because I've repaired it every time it's blown up on me, and I've repaired it a couple of times when other things have happened to it that were not me. So that's over with. That's just exactly like griefing, leaving stuff like that, because this area is not supposed to be safe. It's supposed to be dangerous. You're supposed to come in here and have some battles, so to speak, I guess, probably the best way to put it. I don't need to go there. Let's go back over to spawn. Oh, let's get stuck. And let's check out the progress on a couple of projects over here. And we're going to pop through here. It's always disturbing with that black glass over it. And on the portal here, I don't know if Nate and I showed this, but he actually built an egg type thing on top of it and filled it with lava. And I went to Ender Pearl on it once, and Ender Pearl went right through the glass and ended up in lava. Yay, lovely. I got out. Fortunately, I got out, because I had a lot of good stuff on me. I was coming over here to build stuff. Hi, Pigman. Maybe I should kill you since you're here. In fact, it's not maybe, it is going to happen. Just because I can. And then Rusher put up this little park here, and I really like this thing. This is a really cool little park. I gotta say, that thing is very, very nice. Very nice. And then I added a couple of large mushrooms over here. I figure this can be like the little picnic park type area for the zoo. And I will put the beacon over in this area somewhere with a dragon egg on top of it. But we got to get the park put in and some of these kind of roughly sketched road things over that direction set up. But that's going to be a little way in the future. But yeah, this is basically kind of what the roads are going to be like through here. It's a mixture of gravel with some grass in there. Lax Power has been doing that. We'll turn around and get that in a minute. I did actually get all of the passive mobs over here, with the exception of mushrooms right now. I think I'm going to make them their own little environment. But this is like the petting zoo, where you can bring your kids in. You don't have to worry about the dangerous things over here getting you and attacking you. And we still have other mobs to catch to get in here, the dangerous ones. But all the peaceful ones are in the petting zoo, all nice and quiet in there. You don't get hurt when you go in there. But Lax has been working on the entrance over here, and it's actually starting to come around really, really good. Liking the look of it so far. The gold blocks are kind of nice on it. Naturally, I like quartz. Quartz always looks pretty good. And we brought over a villager here to act as like somebody selling tickets. We don't know if we're going to set something up where we can actually do something with it or not, but he's here at least. That's part of the battle is done. Thank goodness. That is out of the way. Let's go over and check out what Hobo has been doing too. He has been over here building some stuff. I'll only show you one of the things he has built, because the other one is in progress right now, and I will save that for a later date when it's more well on the way. But you can see, oh, that's not my food. The prison is done at this point. He went ahead and he busted that out real quick. As you can hear, we already have somebody that needs to be locked up, and he is right here. Hi, zombie. Wearing gold armor and carrying an ender pearl. But our first guy is in here now. Our first prisoner has arrived. Probably a little to his chagrin. That would be my guess. He is stuck, so we actually have a visitor in there, but this is pretty much of, I think Hobo said he is done with this, or Metal Tescadero said he is done with this as far as I know. But yeah, it actually does have kind of a prison-y feel to it, very industrial and uninviting, which makes it good for the build that it is. We lost our Jeb sheep. Our Jeb sheep just disappeared. He is gone, and he was named, naturally. Cleared out the pig pen. I left a couple cows over here so we can figure out where we're going to do like a cow farm type barn thing. Barney. Chickens, we've got a few chickens in there again. I think this might stay where it's at, but who knows? Who knows with that? I've been debating on where I want to move this to. This definitely needs to be moved somewhere. Where, I don't know yet. I was thinking maybe of plopping it out. There's a little, right over here. There's a little field that's just kind of wide open. Nobody's built anything there yet. I don't think anybody has any plans. Is maybe taking this and moving it out over that direction. But it may stay too, though. I may decide not to move that. Who knows with that? Who knows? That's a project for down the road. It doesn't take long to do. It's just going to be, well, time-consuming moving it and taking it down. You know, but no big deal. I mean, building it doesn't take very long at all, thank goodness. Thank goodness. And I think that's about all we've gotten done here at Spawn. I've been coordinating multiple projects with multiple people here, so it's been rather entertaining. In fact, you know what? Let's go take a trip over to... This is what I forgot about. Blink. Nate built this nice little rail line to take us out to the... Excuse me. Holy cow. Lunch was good. To take us out to the couple of spawners. We have a zombie and a skelly spawner here. And we got started on them. To an extent, once again, I got drug off my part of it. For the simple fact that, you know, I've got too many things going on here. I've been trying to get stuff rolling at the tower, trying to get some of this double chest stuff done. It's time consuming. You can't do it all at once. You can't do a ton of it all at the same time. Comes up here, stops here, get me off. Oh, there's a card on there. No wonder it went back. Alright, let's pop one of these. Come here, buddy. And we're going to go on... Oh, man. Thank you. Down through the next part of this tunnel, which Nate set up. And if you look at the sides here, we got a Z on this side for zombie. Whoops, we didn't get a look at the other side, but it has an S on it in the wall for zombie and skelly spawners. I figured, what the heck, you know, we'll do it out of endstone, do it out of something different. But the zombie one is set up well enough at this point that we can get it working. We still need to, I think, put in something to kill the baby ones, but I'm not really worried about that. And the skelly's over here, and I got some of the stuff set up in it, but not a ton yet. Like I said, I got drug off to something else. But it's not going to take a crap ton of work to get this one done. This one's pretty much just ready to pipe out here and do the last finishing touches on. Drop them off right here, set up a nice hopper system to pick up the drops, and we'll be ready to go. I mean, it's not going to take a whole lot to do that. And we're going to go take a look at something else since we're over in the area anyway. May as well. Yes, I'm not going to be doing any building or crafting or anything this episode, guys. I am just out running around, checking some of the stuff out that we've done, and some of the stuff that is going to be done or needs to be done, or I am going to get to one of these days. Right over here we have a nice little village. And I don't think there's any villagers left here anymore. I think the zombies raided it, and I think this is where English grabbed the villagers for his iron farms over at his place. which is fine. I can just cart some of the other guys over here from the breeder. No big deal. It should be fairly simple and painless. As I say that, it's going to take me forever. Hi, zombie. I still got a lot of lighting to do over here. Got some repairs to do on some things. Whoops, I missed that. That was smart. Got some repairs to do over here. Nothing too difficult. Just some small stuff to do to get everything set up again. And make it look like we have a living, breathing village over here. Once again, yes, creeper holes. Yeah, this place has been kind of dangerous at night because we got a lot of spawn lit up well enough at this point that when you come out here, they spawn over here like madmen. I figure may as well get some of this taken care of. And right over there is the rail line we came up out of from spawn. Now let's plop in here, get across this. This big flat area right here is where Nate, I traded Nate for a bunch of sand to use at the tower to fill in that bottom hole. But I've been thinking about some ideas for this area. I am not going to say what they are, just in case they don't happen. It might, but it's a pretty big project, and I'm not good at building pixel arty type builds. Oh, hi, zombie. Not very good at building pixel art type builds. Go away. So we'll see on that, but it's all going to be out of sandstone. I mean, it's a lot of materials to gather for it, and then a lot of planning and a lot of building. Because I think I'm going to try to do this without looking at any kind of design for it if it does happen. Once again, it may not, so I'm not going to say what it is yet. But yeah, it's a lot of sand he pulled out of here. Tons of it. Tons of it. And that was huge. I really appreciated that the trade was worth it. I had the stuff he needed to trade with, so it was no big deal. It was like, cool, done, excellent. Yeah, now we're back over here hanging out of spawn again. Plop. Getting the water. We've kind of, we didn't go back over to the sheep farm today because there really hasn't been a lot done on it. We've been working on other things, and that's kind of taken, I don't want to say a backseat, but it's not a super priority at this moment. I mean, we have sheep over there. We have some colors started, so that's all that's really needed. I'm going to need to breed some of these guys, let the babies drop down here, pull them out, and then I got to drag them back over to the tower, over to my place, so I can have some mushrooms over there. I like me some mushrooms. They're my buddies. They are my buddies. I had to look for some other stuff that has been accomplished around here. I think that's about it. But yeah, we've done a lot of landscaping. I spent probably a full day landscaping some of this stuff over here by the zoo, because there were a lot of cave entrances in this area. So I have covered up a ton of stuff right here. All the caves have been pretty much worked over and stripped. But yeah, there's still, you know, a few places I got to fill in. But yeah, it's been a long process doing this. This is, you know, just the super boring work. Like, oh yeah, this. I forgot about this. I had totally forgotten about this, and I popped down in here the other night. We have another spawner in here. And I think I may just hook this one up as a drop spawner. Drops them down and kills them. Just for the fun of it. Just to have another mob torture zone over here. I'm all about that. I like to hook up as many spawners as I can on the map, just because that's the way I am. That is just the way I am. But really, a lot of this stuff is coming along pretty good. I mean, we're getting a pretty good jump on this. We got a lot to go, but we still have a shape going now. We have an idea for it, so it should go fairly quick when we decide to just get on it and bust some of it out. Let's just drop that in there. But yeah, landscaping all this stuff and taking care of it, that's taken a while. Like this little lake over here, I've landscaped the lake. I took out all the cactus, evened it out, you know, stopped the water flows where some creepers blew up. Just a little lake. We haven't really done anything with it, but you know, it's all the placing of the blocks. Filled in some holes over here. I think this skeleton right here may be our volunteer for the zoo. Not 100% sure on that, but he may be the one that gets volunteered the good way. Because the record farm right now over here, because it's so bright, is basically, it doesn't function. Because you'd have to go way over there, or way over there, or way beyond that hill to drag any creepers up here anymore to trap them in that. And I am not going to stand in that. I have run into that a few times. Oh, goodness. I'm the one that put it there. But we have... ooh, wow. Hi, Mr. Hole. I don't want to fall in that. We have actually one more thing over here that Nate and I have done with the beacons. When we moved the beacons, I actually made a passage down to them, so we had easy access to them. And we could just drop in his little spawn base down here, but we can come down here. We still need another beacon here just to even it all out, but it has what we need. It's got, what has it got? Speed, strength, and haste and regen on it, so it's, you know, it's what we need it to be now. I would like to have the jump boost back on there, but we need to do some wither fighting again coming up in the near future. But really, I think that's about all there is here at spawn that we've done. I mean, a lot of it was just, you know, boring stuff, digging and placing blocks and landscaping stuff. I couldn't tell enough good stories to make that stuff exciting to watch. Very boring stuff. But stuff has been slowly but surely getting accomplished over here. The project board, people have been adding projects to it. You know, I made a little map of spawn here that we can just kind of take a look at things and see what's here. Nothing major yet. Still waiting to see what Metal does with the town hall, because that's probably where I'm going to put the map board in there. If I can find room for it. And where is the other one over here? There it is. And then English brought over a map of his place. So that'll go in there, and I'm going to bring over a map of my area, and I'm hoping everybody else does the same kind of thing and brings over maps of their area so people can kind of see what they're going into and check it out. But yeah, English is just right in the middle of that mesa biome. Anyway, I think I am going to get back to work here and maybe do a little bit more landscaping in the area, some more terraforming, not terraforming, I call it terrorforming because I go off on stuff. Yeah, I really like this park. Anyway, I think that's about going to wrap it up for the day, guys. I appreciate everybody watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye.